Well, good morning. It's May 19th, and I think it's May 19th. I'm headed out on the trail at the I-248 in Lehigh. It's cold. It's like winter cold. It's really windy, and the trail is going to be real rough. I'm told by the experts, the trail runners, Mary Poppins and Little John and folks like that, put my poles away, so I'll do that. We're going to be hiking with hands and feet, climbing up the ridge. Tomorrow there's nasty weather coming in, and the temperatures at night are going to be like in the 40s. And all my winter gear is back home. Whee! I got to make sure that I'm not going to do stupid things like get hypothermia. So I got a bunch of shuttle driver names and things like that I can call in case I need to get the heck off the mountain. So, wow, we're starting with a bang. Maybe I will put the poles away. I got some beta from Little John on some campsites that aren't listed, because I want to get more miles in today, so I have very few miles in the rain tomorrow to get to the Yellow House where Marty is waiting for me. The problem is when it rains, everyone gets off the trail and all the hostels fill up and you can't get rooms, and so that's kind of the challenge. But part of the coordination of everything. So I texted my friend Mark Kimber. Anyway, he owns a travel agency still, and said I need help coordinating getting off this trail and getting back to Monterey for my daughter's graduation. Yay, Dee Dee, way to go. And he said yes. And so I've got some support, much needed support, because I got hiker brain and I'm busy doing this stuff. I got to figure out, how to get there and back, and getting to the airport's going to be my responsibility. Maybe I'll planes, trains, and automobile thing going on. But yeah. I'm glad to have him on my team and to help out. So I said I'm going to be in New Jersey in a couple of days, and then I don't know how far I can get from there, because of the weather. So it's all coming together though, and so it'll be nice being back home for a little bit. Everybody's going to be up at the Bluegrass Festival. It'd be fun to sneak up there and say hi. But I've got to focus on family, which is all I want to do. Anyway, not a lot of water sources today, and a lot of miles, and not easy miles either. So I do enjoy my Topo shoes, but they are not going to survive Pennsylvania. No trail runners can. So it's not anything wrong with the shoes. It's just that hard. Whew. Well, I've already done like 500 feet. This thing's going straight up. But had a wonderful stay with Mary Poppins. Turns out that she's airborne and has a ton of jumps, actual military jumps and combat jumps, and she's a character. I love her dearly. People like that don't grow on trees. But I was able to chat with her about skydiving, and kind of miss that stuff. Anyway, Yeah. Stairway to heaven, but it feels like hell. I'm gonna put this away and get at it. Well, I've been hiking for about 10-15 minutes and making some progress up the hill. Cliff climbing. But it's a beautiful day. That'll soon change tonight. We're literally rock climbing. Literally. That's the trail. We literally are rock climbing up this thing. Literally, it's like a 5D or a 5-6A, but it's crazy. But we're getting to the top of the hill pretty quick. Looking out level. That's the trail. Which is, you know, kind of crazy. But yeah, this is actually rock climbing at this point. And you don't want to fall. Well, we're running the ridge now. And there's a lot of work done on the trail that to the untrained eye, they can't see it. It's like you look at this crap right here, and there's a row of stones laid flat. There's smaller stones under them to stabilize the larger stones that are on top. And it's just a godsend. Much praise for the crew that worked on this, because this is just amazing work. Ah! Literally. I mean, this is hard work, and you can see how nice that is. I can just fly across it. It's so well done. Hats off. Just can't say enough nice things about this section. I'm like north of Lehigh, north of 248, coming down into the 248 and coming up out of the 248 have been the prettiest sections of Pennsylvania to me that I've seen yet. It's just beautiful ridges, I think. And yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's really cool out right now. I took my raincoat off because I got warm climbing up the mountain. I'll probably put it back on again if I get blasted by the wind too much. Oh. And looking forward to putting some miles in today so I can have very small amounts of hiking in the rain tomorrow. So the more I get in today, the less I have to do tomorrow. So I'm hoping to get in over 20 again, which seems to be okay with me these days. Really happy about the topos. Can't say enough good things about them. They are shredded already. I got them in Harper's Ferry. I'm only 500 miles down the trail, and boom, they're gone. Actually, they're in good shape for now, but they're not gonna make it through Pennsylvania. But I will buy the exact same pair again, and they'll last longer because I'm not on Rocksylvania. So things are coming together, and I'm gonna take a zero after tomorrow because I believe that's Thursday. It's gonna be really cold and nasty out, and everybody and their brother is gonna try to get indoors, which fills up all the hotels and everything. Mostly it's not through hikers, it's section hikers. And the reason I came so early in the season is to avoid getting crowded out. But we got flip-floppers and section hikers that do the same thing. It just gets worse when the through hiker bubble makes it up. They're way behind, thank goodness. But yeah, today's going to be nice and cool for hiking in. So no summer weather yet. Yay! And lots of leaves on the trees to keep me in the shade and out of the wind. Lots of rocks to massage my feet. Whee! Yeah, good times in the land of plenty. Just keep running the ridges. You know, like 1,000 feet, maybe at best. But terrain's super flat, but doesn't matter. It's complicated enough, or you know, to where it's hard to get speed on it. I'm getting better at it. My balance isn't worth a damn, but anyway, more of this. Still blowing pretty good. The trail's been groomed. Even the rocks. I mean, it's just some of the best work I've seen. Kudos to the trail crew. Just a pretty scene coming up off this ridge here. Yep. Hours away from any hamburger or beer. But we're headed toward it. So I secured a room for 2 nights at the end of the trail here. Before it got taken up by somebody else, because everyone's going to try and get out of the rain. So in 2 nights, not tonight, tomorrow it's going to rain. Tomorrow night too. Temperatures are dropping, and then the night after it's just going to deluge. 100% chance. Blah, 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 blah. I want nothing to do with it. The hostel has a guitar. God knows what shape it's in. But it's better than nothing, and I'd rather zero with a guitar than sit on my phone. So it's going to drive everyone around me nuts, but whatever. So had a wonderful stay at Mary Poppins. She's a veteran, airborne. Just think the world of her. She's got what it takes, man. No nonsense, really good humor. Great personality. She's got a great friend in Little John, who's a trail runner. Wonderful man. Absolutely wonderful. Can't say enough nice things about both of them. I'm going to run into Little John on the trail today. He's probably running it right now. So, look how groomed this is. Yeah. Yeah, this is heaven. So, hopefully the rest of the day will be like this. Mostly this. But, yeah, I'd like to get some good miles in and not be worn out. But, did a little resupply for snacks, only trail snacks. I got plenty of dinners. And, you know, mashed potatoes and Spam. I don't know if I can survive on that, but it sure tastes good. Goes down easy. It stays down. So I found out that there was a norovirus case, and when somebody gets it, they have to say where they stayed and everything. And so when I saw the norovirus notification on the shelter back there before I came into Mary Poppins' place, it wasn't just a sign saying, you know, wash your hands and all that crap. It was a sign saying that it was there. So I shouldn't have used the shelter, and I should not have used the privy. So I dodged a bullet. That's what I'm saying, because I don't have any norovirus symptoms, and I would have them by now. So I got lucky. Lord's looking out after me. All those prayers are working. Thank you, Nancy. And got the protective bubble around me. that the kids at the Jamestown Bridge prayed over me, laid hands on me, and offered up a protective bubble for me. So I know it's strange talk, but it works so far. Grateful for those folks for doing that, and I'm absolutely grateful for the prayers Nancy's offering up, because apparently they work. Thank you so much. Anyway, just yeah, I think this section of Pennsylvania is the most enjoyable so far, and yeah, a different kind of beauty, but beauty nonetheless. Look at this! Trail crew, hats off. We're on a ridge, but the ridge top is so flat that it's swampy. They've got a really good active trail crew, a lot of Boy Scouts helping out, a lot of hardworking folks who care. So dirt bags like me can enjoy it, the benefits. Such hard work. I'm definitely going to be helping some of the trail crews out down where I'm going to be at in Alabama. Be working hard with those folks. Get my chainsaw classes done, and then see if I can't become a bucker and a feller for this part of the country. Yeah, I'm getting too long in these videos. Let me get off this thing. Well, it's been a beautiful day the whole day. Managed to get some miles in. I just stopped at the shelter to get some dinner. Cook myself dinner, and now I'm carrying all the water that I can possibly carry. So I got 3 liters of water on me. And crickets. I love hearing crickets. I'm going to go to an unofficial campsite that's 3 miles down the road, so I can get at least 3 more miles in. 3 miles less in the rain. I didn't get anywhere near what I thought I was going to get today, but I'm not sad. Couldn't use the sticks very much today. The ground was pretty rocky most of the day, but it was high-speed rocky, not the low-speed rocky. Except in the beginning of the day, man, that stuff was as low speed as possible. Yeah, this is probably my slowest day on trail, but for some reason not my hardest. The very beginning just knocked the wind out of the timing. This stuff doesn't help either, but getting better at it. My shoes are deteriorating. So's my will. But yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be crap. The rain will start later in the morning, so I'm going to try to get up early to shake the tent down so I can get that at least in a dry state put away. And then race as fast as I can to get to the Yellow House shelter. Not shelter, but hostel. I think it's over 20-something miles, and if the rocks are going to be like they were this morning, I'm not going to get there till very, 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 very late. But it's right on the trail, so that's okay. And I got tomorrow booked as well. So, yeah, things are shaping up. I just hope I can endure tomorrow's hardships. And, staying warm and wet is better than wet and cold. But I'm going to be wet for sure, for sure. It's supposed to be down at 49 degrees tonight, which is chilly. And I sent my winter gear home. I'll be fine. I just got to wear some layers. But I wasn't expecting for the weather to keep crapping out so bad. But we got like thunderstorms and stuff coming, and I just have to tolerate it, I guess. A lot of people are like, no, you should hunker down and not get killed. It's like, well, easier said than done. I do have to move. I have to get my miles in. I have to reach the places that I have reservations for. So, onward. It's like 5:38 in the evening. I'm past the shelter. Got another, another cut in the mountain for power lines. Hard to believe it's going to be nasty tomorrow. But I ate dinner at the shelter, got water, and now I'm carrying a ton of water. But all I gotta do is set up camp and then hit the sack, literally, and try to recover from today. My legs felt strong today, but I just couldn't get the miles in that I was hoping for with the scaling a cliff this morning. Really took the 2 or 3 miles off my day. I would normally be much further down the road. I've been taking Zyrtec again. I'm back on Zyrtec or Zantac or whatever they call it. But anyway, some antihistamine medication, and suddenly my cough is much better and my nose isn't dripping as much. So I'll give that a few days. I'm supposed to take 1 tablet every 24 hours. So yeah, try to get some healing done in that department. And so, whew, I'm pooped. I'm ready to find this horrible campsite that everyone complains about and see if I can't set up a safe and comfortable spot. We'll scope it out when we get there.